very good morning to everyone, and thank you for being here. It's so good to see you all. So without much ado and exactly on time, we will start our 14th edition of the Curators Hub. I'll read a very short note. A very warm welcome to all of you to the 14th edition of Experimenter Curators Hub. We are deeply grateful to gather here today and to share this space once again. In a world engulfed in uncertainty and despotism, it feels increasingly important to pause and reflect, gather, converse, listen to each other. The Hub is first and foremost a space of fearlessness and free speech, and I'm thankful that we collectively keep this spirit at the center of what we do at the Hub each year. For those of you who've been here before, you have a sense of what to expect. A warm welcome back to the Hub to you. Thank you for understanding the value of returning to the Hub every year. To many of you who are attending for the first time, I would like to extend a special welcome. This will hopefully be an enriching experience for all of us. Many of our friends are not here with us today, including Koyo, who would have been here today. They continue to be our guiding lights and from whom we draw strength and direction from. We would like to think of them and acknowledge how they've influenced and enriched us over the years. Last year, in the opening speech of her lifetime retrospective in Berlin, the artist Nan Golden asked, "Are you listening, Germany?" It wasn't just Germany she was asking this question to. She was asking all of us. Are we truly listening? What can we be doing during these most turbulent and violent times? How can we build a vocabulary to resist the forces that have disregarded all the values and principles that we have held so close to our hearts? And how can we learn from where we are? We believe learning comes from listening, and conversations are at the core of expansive thinking. The Hub has for over a decade and a half held that space for fearless thinking, and that is why we return every year to listen, to speak, and to constructively debate. We are honored to have amidst us some of the most forward-thinking minds in the curatorial practice. Through the next couple of days, we hope to build a collective energy that sparks intimate conversations, ensconced in deep nurture and care. We hope that all of you will partake in these dialogues, and together we will emerge from these 2 days enriched, healed, and rejuvenated. We also hope many uncomfortable questions will emerge, and we will find some direction to navigate these times together. The Experimenter Curators Hub draws its energy from you and your participation, and we would encourage you to be actively involved in dialogue. This is at the crux of the Hub. I wish you all open and productive conversations and strength in the friendships we build over the following days. Welcome. I would like now to invite Priyanka to say a few words. Thank you very much, and enjoy yourselves.
Thank you, Prateek. That was really beautiful. It's such a joy to see all of you here. You have made it from all parts of the world, the country, the city, taken leave from your jobs to spend 2 days listening intensely with this kind of generosity of time. What can we say? We're truly grateful. I was thinking this week about an image, the image of the Hydra, the multi-headed snake, and I was thinking about its relevance to our time today. One really feels powerless individually within the systemic shifts in the world, and it's ever more important to think of the force that is the collective voice. The Hub, over the last 15 years, has really been holding space to think through formats of composite thinking, composite being, modes of hybridity and plurality, to think of exhibition making not just as a consumptive relation, but perhaps a way to give language to navigate the emotions the public at large has been holding. And as a past presenter once said, to think of curating as a mode of resilience, to think of exhibitions and cultural production as a porous house where the ideas of and for tomorrow reside. And to quote poet Ocean Vuong, the future is actually in your mouth. You have to articulate the world you want to live in first. We are all participants in the future of language. With this, I welcome our speakers from all over the world, each one of whom have questioned hierarchies dominating our world through their work. They have underscored the importance of collaboration, community building, and dissemination of knowledge. Akanksha Rastogi, Senior Curator, Exhibitions Programming at Kiran Nadar Museum of Art. For everyone to just know who you are, if you feel like standing up, that would be great. That's Akanksha. Amal Khalaf, Co-Curator Sharjah Biennale 16 and Director of Programs Cube at London. Welcome, Amal. Anne Barlow, Director of the Tate St. Ives, and joining us from St. Ives. Fatima Bintu Rasool, Director of Programs of the Raw Material Company in Dakar. Fatima will join us online. As Pratik mentioned, Koyo was meant to come this year. We have lost a great force within the art world, but Fatima and various others continue to build on her spirit and take her voice forward, and she will do the same at the Hub this year. Justin Ludwig is Executive Director, Creative Time New York. Mohammad Al-Musibli, Director and Chief Curator, Kunsthal Basel. Pooja Vesh, Director, Jahangir Nicholson Art Foundation, Bombay. And Sharmini Pereira, Chief Curator, Museum of Modern Contemporary Art, Sri Lanka. Welcome to each one of you. We're so grateful you could make it this year. I now take the opportunity to welcome our dear friend and comrade, Ratanamol Singh Johal, for the very first time as moderator and co-convener of the Hub. Ratan is the Assistant Professor of History of Art in the University of Michigan, Ann Arbor, and has closely followed the Hub for many years and has also been a past speaker in 2020. His voice is most reflective of what we stand for at Experimenter, and we're really eagerly looking forward to how he steers this crucial platform forward in the coming years. Welcome, Ratan. He's hiding for those of you who are here. I also want to extend our deepest gratitude to our dear friend and co-thinker, Natasha Janwala. Many of you are returning participants of the Hub, and you have seen what a force she has been, and the way she has almost collaboratively built what we have here, this very special place, once every year. She really holds the pulse of the Curators Hub, and her deep, sensitive, nuanced understanding of a wide range of practices that this platform has been fortunate to share with its audiences was really the foundational way that we built this system of gathering. And with this, Ahun, is it possible for you to play her very short voice note? We find ways to be together even when we can't.
Experimenter Curators Hub has steadily brought an efflorescence of practices locating creative gravity, ways of living, and curatorial unlearning to this room in Kolkata, with the braiding of dialogues which resonate across great distances and beyond the limited register of these 2-3 days of thinking, being together. It has been an immense gift for me to hold the threads and chart webs with more than 100 curatorial voices amidst the hospitality and vision of the Experimenter team for more than 10 years. While the art world pushes us to operate at a dizzying pace, often with little infrastructure dedicated to reflection, alliance building, and critical remapping of curators' methods, tools, and trajectories, the Hub is built just for such exercises. To be Janus-like in the ability to have retroactive and forward-gazing modes, to structure rebellious, out-of-the-box praxis today. I evoke the words of Ursula K. Le Guin in wishing you a brilliant and empowering Hub. You cannot buy the revolution. You cannot make the revolution. You can only be the revolution. It is in your spirit, or it is nowhere.
Natasha's beautiful spirit and voice. You know, it takes a village to put a platform like this consistently for 15 years. And I cannot tell you how grateful we are to our partners, British Council. Debanjan, thank you so much. And all of your team members of British Council who deeply believe in what we do. Pro Helvetia, I cannot see the team here, but they're due to come. Goethe Institute, Kolkata, Astrid, thank you so much for your continued support. And a wonderful new partnership we have, the India Art Fair, who have been a fantastic torchbearer of our cause, and we're really enjoying this collaboration together. And our media partner, Take On Art. We're, you know, as Prateek said, the success of this model really lies on each one of you. Please actively participate in this room. And those who are listening in on live stream, some of the years we've had over 20,000 people join in, either together or throughout the 2 days. So please ask, please be unabashed in your approach to being able to express yourself. And that really makes this platform what it is. Lastly, I cannot end my little speech without holding up those who hold everything up for us, our team, Team Experimenter. Can I please shout out to Joshua, Neil, Jishnu, Ratul, Shohini. Come on, guys. If you're around, please come up. Stand up. Ahon, Jaise Ratul, Shohini, Ahon, Aditi, Aman, Aditya, Mohor, Kunal, Rohini, Shobhik, Ranjit, and all our extended teams in Kolkata and in Bombay. Each one of you have relentlessly worked through the months. And as you all know, we have multiple personalities. We do so many different things. And yet, it seems so effortless and fun, and it sort of feels like we're just having a party. So it's all your grace. Thank you, guys. Thanks so much. And now I'll hand over to Aditi to run over the house rules and introduce Ratan. Yeah. And those who are there, please use this chance to.
Thank you very much, Priyanka and Prateek. Welcome, everybody, to the 14th edition of the Experimenter Curators Hub. We're looking forward to 2 days of learning and conversation with all of you. I'd like to start by introducing our moderator, Ratanamal Singh Johal. A round of applause, please. Ratanamal Singh Johal is an art historian and curator. He is the inaugural holder of the Shireen and Afzal Ahmed Professorship in South Asian Art as Assistant Professor in History of Art at the University of Michigan, Ann Arbor. Previously, he was the Assistant Director of the International Program at the Museum of Modern Art, MoMA, in New York, where he contributed to a number of collection acquisitions, managed the Contemporary and Modern Art Perspectives CMAP initiative, and the Primary Document Publication series. At MoMA, he curated the exhibition Video After Video, the Critical Media of Camp, the Contemporary Collections Displays, War Remembers Me, and Staging Selves. He was also a member of the curatorial team for Signals, How Video Transformed the World. He holds a doctorate from Columbia University, where he curated the current exhibition, Homage, Queer Lineages on Video, at the University of Warwick Art Gallery. He has also been a curator at Code International Artists Association, a fellow at the Tate Research Center Asia, and is an alumnus of the Whitney Independent Study Program. Once again, a warm round of applause, please. Thank you. Before we start, a few house guidelines. Please do not enter or leave the venue during the presentations. We will stick to the schedule with the mentioned breaks in between. So please refer to the floor of events that you have access to. Please also wait for the breaks to leave or enter the room if needed. There is a lunch break between 1 to 2 p.m. You are free to exit the venue for lunch. We would request, however, or you could all stay locked in. We would request you to please come back and be seated by 1:50 so we can begin on time and also end the day on time. All presentations are about 30 minutes in monologue and 30 minutes in dialogue. We request you to save your questions until the end of each presentation, and as Priyanka mentioned, please do ask any and all questions that you may have. The hub is designed for in-depth interactions with the speakers, and again, we would encourage you to be as communicative as possible and partake in the discussions actively. Photography and videography are permitted. However, we please request that you do not use your flash. You can refill water bottles at water dispensers just outside the space, and you can ask one of us to help us lead the way. Please stay until the concluding discussions of the day, and please keep your mobile phones switched off or on silent mode at all times, and please do not answer calls in this space during the presentations and discussions. Finally, we can begin our program, and I can finally welcome Ratnamol to the stage. Thank you all very, very much for being here.